Ребята, всем привет! Добро пожаловать на мой канал! Сегодня мы будем тестировать вот эту малышку. Я первый раз сяду за руль Lamborghini и расскажу вам свои чувства, поэтому, если вам интересно, поехали со мной!
Back to San Francisco. Our minds may change.
Cool. Стоит. Мы с вами сейчас летим в Сиэтл и будем там делать много интересных вещей. Я первый раз лечу по Америке бизнес-классом. Впечатление от полета первым классом. Я понимаю, что мы доплатили $99. Ну, короче, просто сиденье пошире и воду принесли в стеклянном стакане. Все остальное абсолютно то же самое, просто абсолютно. С точки зрения времени, да, с точки зрения еды нам также дали чипсы и жевательных мишек. Но немножко обидно, но очень удобно было лететь. Вот так вот в Америке первый класс работает.
And your loved ones, it's the hardest thing a boy can ever do.
Это сюрприз, он не знает, что мы придем. He reached out to me on Instagram. He was my subscriber. I hope he is my subscriber. So he needed to learn German to manage his employees in Germany, and this is how we met.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey buddy.
Hey.
Sorry, my
You'll be the headliner of this video. Yeah? You're gonna be the headliner.
Is this your first time in Seattle?
We just came yesterday.
Okay. The garage, which is a mess, so don't judge. Like a total it's a mess.
It's like a trash room slash garage.
So the trash is in the middle, and then on the left, one of my friends bought an entire office.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! I didn't realize it's so huge.
It's literally an entire.
Let's give people some background on you. When did you sell your company to Microsoft? How old were you?
I was 18. 18. And it was August of 2016, so it was about 2 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what was the first purchase that you made after?
The first purchase. So I bought that computer first of all because I wanted a great. I mean, I work on the computer. I play games all the time. Splurged on that, and then I bought the car. And,
yeah. Do you drive to work every day?
Not always.
Why is this? Why is it making the sounds? What?
That's the steering column. It's because it's cold. It chugs a little bit.
Wow. How often do you get speed tickets?
I've never. My record is completely clean. I'm gonna say that, and then today we're gonna.
Wow.
Yeah.
How come? So you always drive like 35?
Well, it's about being smart about it, and like I said, I'm gonna say all this, and it's gonna jinx me, but you know, like, be safe. You know, I don't want to incriminate myself. It's pretty great.
Do you think it's going to be hard to sell this one? Because it's obviously not like Ford Focus. That
the dealership will buy it back.
Oh yeah, the dealership? Okay.
Yeah. So I do music, I work occasionally from home here. VR, I love virtual reality, so I've got a VR setup over there.
Wow.
Food for the dog. My favorite one is called Orbis. It's a VR MMO.
What did your parents tell you when you
bought the car? Or when I sold the company?
Well, both.
Well, when I sold the company, they were obviously really proud. When I bought the car, they told me to be careful.
Did they try the car?
Yeah, so I had it shipped down to Florida for. I dropped out of high school, so I had it shipped down for my high school graduation.
Oh, wow, really?
And I grew up in South Florida.
How much does it cost to ship a car?
It's pretty expensive. For something like this, it was like $15,000. Yeah.
Gosh. Do you think it's a practical car?
This one is more practical than most Lamborghinis. and it's got a good transmission. Like, it handles fine. The only problem that I have with it is it's only got 2 seats and 1 cup holder. So those things.
1 cup holder.
Yeah, it's hidden right here in the dash. Yeah, I don't even know if I can give it a shot. Sometimes it gets stuck. Would you believe that?
Oh really? Yeah.
It's a $1,000 car.
Wow. So this is your first car?
It was my first car. Yeah.
Oh my god. You're like a dream. Living a dream. My first car, Lamborghini. And I bought it myself. That's pretty cool. Do you have the coolest car in the whole office?
It's debatable. Depends on what you define as a cool car. There's some folks. Some of the team has, like, somebody's got an R8, Audi R8. There's another one of these in white that's there. There's some cool cars.
Does Bill Gates come to that office?
So Bill doesn't work directly at Microsoft anymore. He's focused on the foundation. Yeah. He's got his charity.
Because I know guys who run his foundation there in Silicon Valley. Have you ever bumped into a pothole?
Into a pothole?
Yeah.
Yes, and actually the worst were in San Francisco. Yes, they don't have potholes that bad here. But when I was in San Francisco, I swear I thought I broke the car. Like, yeah. I was going 55 miles an hour on the highway, which is not fast. But it was this huge, like, pothole in the middle of the road. And, yeah. What do you do now? You work full-time? I work full-time at Microsoft.
How many employees do you have?
We haven't shared specific numbers on the team size, but we were 20 when we were acquired, and we have grown a lot, cool. Needless to say, since then. So some days I work from home, some days I go to work. Our offices are in the main Redmond campus. We're up here in Kenmore, so it's a little bit of a drive. But I'd go in most days.
And why did you decide to live here instead of, like, going to Seattle?
So my friend, one of my co-founders, actually bought this house, and so it was just like, it was the house that...
This was his, like, first purchase after the acquisition.
It wasn't his first, but it was definitely one of his. So yeah, so we all lived together. We had fun. So.
And you also had a second company, right?
Yeah, so I founded a company before it was originally called Beam, the startup. That did the game streaming. Before Beam, I founded a company called MC Pro Hosting when I was 13 years old. You would come to us if you wanted to play Minecraft multiplayer, of all things, and we would set up a server so you and 10 of your friends could come together and play in a multiplayer world. And we sold hundreds of thousands of servers, and we were doing $5 million a year in revenue. So.
Wow.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt. I'm 18 years old, and I'm the CEO at Beam. I founded my first company along with my co-founder James when we were 14 years old. It's called MC Pro Hosting, and it's one of the world's largest game server providers.
And now you're still on board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many employees did that one have?
So we had about 50, 60 there.
That is crazy. Oh my god, 18 years old. Yeah. 50 employees in one company and almost like 30 or 40 Microsoft.
A lot more.
A lot more in Microsoft.
So we've grown a lot.
Oh my god, you're such an inspiration to people around the world. This is
so
cool. I guess that's what you do when you love your car.
Yeah.
What color is your next car?
Same color.
Same color?
I like the blue.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's the best color. I love the sound. Oh wow. And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's a great question. The thing with that question, like, if you would have asked me 5 years ago where I would have seen myself in 5 years, I would have had no clue. And so it's somewhat hard for me to talk about, especially 10 years now. That's a really long time to think about.
You do music, right?
I do music.
I see on your Instagram sometimes.
It's just fun. It's a hobby, you know.
Really cool.
After you sold the company, well, what do you do? So I started. I mean, I played piano for a couple of years before I sold the company, but after I started producing and doing stuff in Ableton. So
cool. What about, like, music? Do you see yourself?
Music, I love. I want to. So I haven't really released anything yet. So I want to actually release some tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know how far I'll go with it because it's just a hobby, but. Oh, look at the dog.
Yeah. Beach Bobbin.
I love it. Probably more music. Probably at some point another company, not something I'm looking at right now, but...
Matt actually watched my video about learning German, right?
Yeah.
Because he had employees.
We had an office in Berlin.
You had an office in Berlin.
Yeah. So I was just going through YouTube, like, how do I learn? I mean, obviously most people, not obviously, but especially in Berlin, people speak English, but I was like, I want to be cool and speak the language. So I had seen one of your videos and, you know, reached out. Said hi in San Francisco, so.
Yeah, that's really cool, and we went to farmers market together.
Let me show you can do some tricks. Down.
Good boy.
Good. High five. Yeah. this out will actually raise hydraulically the front of the car.
Oh, okay.
So that it doesn't scrape. It's escape.
Escape off.
It stands for electronic stability control. So
Okay.
it's the traction control system built into the car.
Especially right now when it's raining, right?
Especially
You need
right
it.
now.
Okay.
I mean, if you wanted to drift, you would do that.
Do you drift?
I have.
How does your dog feel driving?
He doesn't like it very much. I try to take it slow when I'm with him.
Wow. Oh wow. Do you feel sometimes you don't want this attention on the road?
That's why I have another car.
Oh, you do have another car?
Yeah, the BMW that I got.
Oh, okay. Wow. Such a cool feeling. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks weird. So many waves here and then calm water.
So fun fact, this bridge was rebuilt about, well, they opened it like 3 years ago because it used to, it's actually the world's largest floating bridge. So the bridge actually floats on the water. Now,
wow.
it used to be that the bridge floated really close to the water, and you see how choppy it is. When it would be even more choppy in the water, when there would be a lot of waves, they would actually wash over the side of the bridge and go over, the water would like fly up over the cars, and it was actually a big problem.
That is dangerous.
It is dangerous, and the bridge, the structural stability of it wasn't great under those kinds of conditions. So they rebuilt it, and this is the new bridge. They opened it a couple years ago. So.
I have a feeling that I was on a roller coaster. I think my knees are trembling, my hands are shaking. But it was so cool. Oh my god. Wow. That was awesome. He's such a good driver.
Cool.
Even drifted.
Don't put that. Edit that.
It was so cool. I'm gonna try and drive it now. My turn!
What are you doing out here?
Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Okay guys, now it's my turn to drive this guy. I am so excited. It is so strong. I don't even think I will be able to move it. All right, let's try and drive it. Huh? Okay, challenge number 1, open the door.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
No, you got it.
Oh my god, I have no words. It's just emotions. I'm like shaking, trembling. My heart is beating. It's super cool. Wow. Okay, let's try and drive it. Let's do the rooftop open.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to turn the ignition on for that. So brake and then
Challenge number 1, brake and
flip that up. It's like a rocket.
Up? Okay.
And then you hit the start.
Oh, it's like in Transformers.
Exactly. It is Transformer.
Oh, and stars.
Yeah. So hit that while you get the brake.
Hello. Let's go for a ride.
Button right there, press that down one, and now you're in sport mode, and that's going to be a little more aggressive. Just be careful to not like floor it or anything in that mode, because it'll spin the back wheels. But you can go faster, it's okay. Go ahead.
It was awesome, 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 awesome. I want this car. So when did you say you were selling it? Okay, work, and work. This is so Cool. Thank you so much for this experience. I feel like I'm on the top of the world because, oh my god, it feels so good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's fun. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing your story. I think it's really inspiring for people out there.
Yeah.
You know, to start as early as you can. Start and then sell and then enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Thank
good.
you so
Hey,
much.
thanks.
It was great seeing you.
Good
And see you in
too.
San Francisco.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ребят, короче, сердце выпрыгивает из груди. Ощущение, как будто я была сейчас на роллер-коустер по-английски, это как парк аттракционов. Она мягкая, как не знаю что, мягкая, как С-класс, разгоняется как Тесла. Просто чувства невероятные. Это реально одна из, ну это лучшая, наверное, машина, которую я водила. Она реально очень крутая. Короче, новые цели, новые мечты, $300 000. Он ее летом будет продавать, потому что он взял себе уже новую. Но мы компанию Microsoft не продавали, поэтому это очень круто. Ребят, мне просто, я не могу передать эмоции, мне просто так